Hey guys, Square Eyes here. So I just wanted to give you a cool example of my 3D engine I made in Multimedia Fusion 2. And it's just an example of a game that I'm working on. It's called 1 Year. Music is by Kyle Landry, he's a pianist. It's really good stuff. But if we get to the room, they all live in a giant house. So if I can just show you got my little speech box working here. So he says, why don't we take a look around? And with mode 7, you can create a fake little room in your game. So it's like an RPG, and it can give you like a extra. Check this out. So go up to it, press shift. My bed is so comfy. It makes me want to take a nap just by looking at it. If we go up here, I sure love reading graphic novels. Achilles borrowed a few last week. I should ask him later if he's enjoying them. So you can just walk around your room, and I drew all the systems here, see if you can name them all. It's pretty cool, but everything is interactable. This is where I do all my detective work. Just kidding. Waste a lot of time at this computer. Hopefully I'll start putting it to good use this year. So yeah, now the cool thing is if you walk outside of this room, you get into the hallway. And so, you know, you could do something like this if you had a dungeon, and you know, it's like Paper Mario where you're avoiding enemies, and if you touch one, it starts a battle. But then, you know, so yeah, you can make your own little 3D room here. And you can put all these like in little interactable things if you want them to talk, or
go to the kitchen and throw out the trash. Starting to make the house smell. And if you see Achilles, tell him to keep his cat out of my room. Otherwise, I swear I'm gonna eat that thing.
okay. So if we walk downstairs, we'll be in the kitchen. And yeah, you can. It just adds like a whole new other level of how an RPG could look, you know. And this is the living room. Here's the TV. And if we go over here, you can see outside. And that orange that you see, like that pink stuff there, you could change that to anything you want if you want to be a little more technical. So again, you know, if we go up to these guys, he's just a weirdo. But yeah. And ideally here, if you just go out this way, basically I'd have it so you go outside, but I just have it looping back into the hallway. So yeah, you can, and these doors aren't programmed yet, but they're each going to go to a different room. So it's a really neat little feature. But what you guys really want to see, I think, is let me see. Yeah, so this is what the RPG looks like. I was trying to go for a mix of Final Fantasy and Golden Sun. And these three enemies here are just placeholders for now, but they can be whatever I want. So you can choose who you want to attack. And once this fills up, he will be attacking one of them, but I haven't set up his animations. But he does attack them, and they lose health, just down here. And so let's choose the first enemy and attack him. And you can attack with all three of them if you want. And you can do special attacks and change the camera around. Let's see, Hornet's Nest. Now let's attack the second one. And I think she attacks all of them with this attack. And yeah, so that's their battle system, you know? And if we do it again, I'll show you some of their other attacks. You can make a giant fist. And then you can actually give them status effects. So let's attack the middle one with light as a feather. She's going to freeze them. So now they're frozen. They can't attack, or at least their attack gauge goes a lot slower. But that one didn't freeze, so let's do it to him too. And it should mess up the other ones too. Or kill them. So it's neat. It's pretty much finished. I can add in more characters if I want, or switch these guys out. Give them like a little experience system, and the enemy's health is right here. You can just move this off to the side if you don't want to see it. And I have actual animations here for the enemies. So they do actually attack you. The old animation. So watch. And that can be anything from like a giant whirlwind or whatever, and you can make them attack only an enemy if you want. You can make it so, you know, like in Final Fantasy X, you can use haste, and so their bars fill up faster and they can attack more. But with Mode 7, you can also, if you give it the right music, you can, not this one, this one. If you give it the right music, you can make it really creepy. So, this is Square Eyes when he's all beaten up and he's trying to infiltrate the White Tees, the secret hideout. So if you give it really creepy music, you can make a cool horror game out of it. You know? Go left here. And if you go in, again, let's say you go in there, right? This is their storage closet that you just came from, and so you can interact with things. Some boxes. Is there anything here? So yeah, you can do a lot of cool things in this engine. And let's see. I mean, you can even have something like this. Something else was developing. It's just cold and miserable outside, and he's just depressed. And let's see. I haven't switched the box yet, so. But yeah, it's snowing and stuff, and you just really set the mood that way if you want. And this is what yeah, this is basically the Mode 7 3D engine. And it's really up to you and your imagination and what you can do. But if I, let's see, if I ignore, like this would be like a test. This was when I was still trying to learn how to use it. This would be like a park. Moves really fast. It's like Sonic, but yeah, so you can just make up your own things. But I'm really kind of proud of this one. Looks really cool. Of course, it's when I first started learning how to do this in Mode 7, but you know, it's kind of like a little fair. These are all the people that are selling stuff. Now it's blurry like that for some of the characters, but you can. It's just a setting that you switch, and they all become just as crisp as Taco looks. It's your own little 3D world, and also, you know, you could do nifty stuff like turning the camera like that. There's some unused stuff. If you want to make it, you know, cool little angle. Of course, I wouldn't really use this to make really complex 3D games, but it is a cool little option if you're trying to do something unique. And I haven't really seen anyone use Mode 7 like this in a full game. It can be totally done. But, yeah, so that's how I made my 3D little house here. And in the future, I'd like to go over and actually put this online so people can just learn how to use it, make their own little games. But yeah, so in the future, you know, maybe I'll put up more stuff and show you more things. But that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm Square Eyes, and stay updated for more videos, reviews, and whatnot. Later, guys.